Hello again from Reaseheath, and we're here again in the lambing sheds. And yesterday you learnt a little bit about how we keep sheep healthy throughout the year and why we lamb in the spring. And it's spring and we've started lambing. And we're going to show you some clips and some footage of how the shepherds look after the lambs. But why do we have to help? Why is it important that the shepherd is there? Well, sometimes when a lamb is born, it may not be coming in the forward position and it may need some assistance to help it come out of its mum. And also when it's born, it is so important that the lamb gets up and it drinks that all-important first milk, which we call colostrum, which is full of all the goodness that that lamb needs. And it needs to drink that within the first 15 minutes of being born. So the shepherd may have to help and it may have to assist so as the lambs have all suckled and sucked the right amount. Then we will also dip the navels where the lamb was attached inside its mum with iodine. This is to stop any infection going in, so as the lamb stays healthy. And then hopefully after a few hours, the ewe and the lambs are bonded together. They'll live in one of the small pens which you're going to see, where they live together just for 48 hours maybe, and then they go on to the group pens. Then once they've spent a period of time in the group pens and the weather's good and the grass is growing, they can get back outside, and this is what you're going to see up and down the country over the next few weeks, is lambs skipping about playing in the fields.
Okay, so here we've got Chloe, who is feeding one of our cade lambs. Now, a cade lamb can be a number of things. It's basically, you might call it a pet lamb, or it's usually a lamb it might be its mother or its mum has rejected it. And normally, sheep will have one, possibly two lambs, or sometimes they might have 3 or 4 or maybe even 5. And because they can only actually feed 2 at a time, those extra lambs may need to go into what we call one of our cade pens and be one of our cade lambs to get some supplementary feeding, because the mum won't be able to feed all that number. Or as I said before, it might be that she just doesn't want to know that lamb, she's abandoned it. So again, that will go into our cade pen and we'll rear it with the bottle and feed it.